All right, join me in your science textbook on page 446. Where do everyday materials come from? Think about one of your favorite possessions. What does it look like? Is it made of wood, metal, or plastic? The raw materials for these items must be grown, logged, mined, or otherwise harvested from earth. Raw materials are the building blocks of products. Many everyday objects are made from natural resources, which are either renewable or non-renewable. Some natural resources, such as wood and wool, are used in their original state. Others have to be processed and converted into more usable forms. For example, the main source of aluminum is bauxite ore. It must be washed, crushed, dissolved, and filtered to make alumina. A process called smelting turns the alumina into aluminum. Then the aluminum can be shaped into objects such as automobile parts, cans, and foil. Continuing on page 447. Many natural resources must undergo chemical processes before they can be manufactured into products. Laboratories transform petroleum into items such as plastic, crayons, detergent, deodorant, eyeglasses, and tires. Materials. Plants are important natural resources. People harvest trees for lumber, which is used to build homes, furniture, musical instruments, and many other objects. Paper products also come from trees. The cotton used to make clothing comes from the cotton plant. Other plants provide medicines, beauty products, rubber, fuels, dyes, fabrics, soaps, and inks. Rocks and minerals also supply everyday items. Basic construction materials include concrete, bricks, glass, and gypsum for wallboard. Each of these comes from rocks and other raw materials. Rocks and minerals also provide salt, gems, and materials used to make ceramics. In addition, these natural resources serve as raw materials for televisions, jet planes, and other products. Metals have properties that make them suitable for many uses. Some metals, such as copper, can be pulled into thin strands without breaking. This characteristic, combined with its ability to conduct electricity, makes copper ideal for electrical wires. Because of their properties, iron and steel are used for tools, building materials, railroad lines, and many other purposes. Okay, turning the page to page 448. What is plastic? Some materials are derived from natural resources that are modified by chemical processes in a laboratory. The resulting artificial materials are synthetic or human-made. Plastic is a synthetic substance derived from petroleum, a fossil fuel. The molecules in petroleum are split and then linked into chains. Plastic is an example of a polymer, a substance made of repeating patterns of atoms linked together. Most polymers are synthetic. They are made by polymerization, the process of chemically linking many smaller molecules to form a larger molecule that has different physical properties. Some polymers, such as proteins, occur naturally. Plastic is a key component of many products. When heated into an almost liquid form, plastic can be made into fibers, sheets, or molds. It can be mixed with other elements to remain flexible, or it can harden into a solid. Plastic fibers can be made into clothing or carpeting. Sheets of plastic can be made into disposable diapers or plates. Molded plastic can be used for protective helmets or car bumpers. Okay, continuing on page 449. Most plastics can be reheated and remolded repeatedly. This property makes plastic very easy to use. Polymers can be pulled into fine strands or molded into almost any kind of shape. For example, tubes of plastic can be shaped into bottles by different processes. One such process is extrusion blow molding. Most plastics are also resistant to many chemicals that might harm other materials. This quality is the reason that so many cleaning fluids are packaged in plastic bottles. Plastics are good insulators. Look around your kitchen and observe where plastics are used. Pot handles are sometimes made of plastic, as are cooking utensils, toaster controls, and microwave cookware. Food storage wraps and containers may be made of plastic. Take a walk outdoors and note all the plastic items you see. Gardening tools such as wheelbarrows, watering cans, and sprayers are often made of plastic. Swings and slides made of plastic do not become as hot as metal, so they are safer for play. Because plastics can be heated, remolded, and made into something else, they can be recycled and reused. Thanks for following along. Go ahead and continue on your science lesson.